Greetings viewers, I am Wally the Servo Skull and I will be your narrator for this episode. This is the final game of the second cycle. The Ash Wastes Nomads are still licking their wounds from their loss to the Ironhead squats, but they have made enough credits to recruit a replacement for their lost prospect and hope to make more gains this week. In their sights, the Cawdor settlement. The Cawdor gang, the Ash Blessed, have retired to their settlement to celebrate a successful raid against the squats. They have recruited 2 brethren with autoguns and another bone picker with autopistol. The gang's leader is laid up recovering from her injuries, so some of the gang's number have gotten into the gang's confiscated wild snake stash. The battle takes place at the Cawdor settlement Hope's Fall, an abandoned town the gang has resettled. Within the town's walls, hundreds of Cawdor serfs labor to establish a foothold here. The Ash Blessed keep them busy with fresh salvage to build from. The mission. The mission is inside job, battlefield. The battlefield is a 44-inch x 30-inch board representing the outer wall of the Cawdor settlement. Crews. The Nomads have custom selection 10, the Defender has random selection 5, but due to the massive credit deficit between the two gangs, all of the available Cawdor were allowed to start on the board. Deployment. The Cawdor deployed first, anywhere on the board. The Nomads then deploy within 2 inches of a battlefield edge, more than 6 inches from an enemy fighter, and within 12 inches of the rest of the crew. Tactics. The Nomads chose 2 tactics cards, while the Cawdor received 2 random cards. Objectives. The attacker may choose between assassination, sabotage, or ransacking. Assassination involves choosing a fighter that is in reserves for the defender and eliminating them. Sabotage requires the attacker to designate 3 terrain pieces within 12 inches of the center of the battlefield. Each can be given a sabotage token by a fighter making a sabotage double action. Once 2 terrain pieces have 3 sabotage tokens, the objective is complete. Ransack involves getting a fighter to the opposite board edge from the one the attacker deployed on and retrieving a loot crate, then dragging it back to the deployment board edge. Sentries. The Cawdor are unaware of the raid and use the sentry rules. Rather than choosing fighters to activate, one random fighter activates. The players roll off for who makes a single move with them, and they can potentially spot any attackers nearby and raise the alarm. Roll 2d6, if any attackers are within that many inches, they may be spotted. Within 3 inches, regardless of the sentry's facing, the enemy is spotted on a 2+ in the open. Regardless of the sentry's facing, the enemy is spotted on a 3+ in partial cover and more than 3 inches away. The sentry is spotted on a 4+ in full cover and more than 3 inches away. The sentry is spotted on a 6+. The alarm can also be raised by firing guns. After each shot, roll 2d6 and add the weapon's strength, adding 2 if it is a blast weapon. If the total is 10 or more, the alarm is raised. From the 5th round onward, a priority roll of 1 or 2 for the attacker also triggers the alarm being raised. No caravan is contested this week. Battlefield conditions. The board is near wastes, so the surface is open terrain, and any fighter moving greater than their move distance gains partial cover. Weather. Choking gloom. Visibility 12 inches and fighters who do not have a respirator treat move as a basic action other than those on mounts. The gangs. The gangs. David's gang. Ash Wastes Nomads. The gang's leader has a mono-hook, long rifle, and blast carbine as well as mesh armor and infrasight. The gang's champion has a charge caster, suspenser, blast pistol, and mesh armor. The gang's specialist has a charge caster and scavenged autogun. The gang has 2 dust riders, each is armed with a long rifle and chain lance. The gang also has 5 dust runners, 2 are armed with blast rifles, 1 has a blast rifle and rocket pack, 2 have a scavenged autogun.
So, David, it's your turn to be the attacker this round, and you are coming after my base.
Mm-hmm.
So we get to finally see what the Ash Wastes Nomads do best.
I'm feeling good about this one. Ninja mode.
Yeah.
Come in.
I think it's nice. It'll be nice redemption for that Sentry mission that you technically won, but didn't go that great.
You know, it didn't feel like a win. So
yeah.
Hopefully tonight feels like a win across the board.
And so you think you've got a good strategy here?
I'm ready.
All right. And there's a secret objective. I don't know what your objective is yet.
I think you know.
I don't know.
But here we go.
The Ash Blessed, Cawdor, with their leader in Sanctuary, and a Chocobo rider out, the Cawdor are left with a champion with long rifle and mesh armor, a champion with grenade launcher and mesh armor, 2 bone pickers on mounts with autopistol and blasting charges, 1 bone picker on mount with stun gun and blasting charge, 2 brethren with reclaimed autoguns, 2 bone pickers with autopistols and 1 bone picker with a stub gun.
What do you think's gonna happen?
So this is my first time on sentry duty this campaign. My gang is not so good on foot. This isn't really our scene. We're supposed to be out in the wastes, destroying stuff, tanctuary rolling through, kicking ass. Without my tank, my gang is under 1,000 credits, and it's going to be rough. I am excited to see what the Ash Wastes Nomads can do. I'm glad to be putting my gang's terrain on the table to play with, because we haven't had a chance really to play with it much. So I'm pretty excited, and yeah, I think that there's a strong chance the Ash Wastes Nomads are about to fleece me. But on the plus side, I have such a deficit that I've converted a bunch of the underdog points into getting some D6 rolls for credits at the end. So no matter what happens, I should be able to make some cash. Hopefully enough to buy Tanctuary, the new trailer that I want. Although now that I think about it, I probably can't afford it with just this game. But regardless, let's get started.
Deployment. The court is spread out within the city walls to force the nomads to start outside. The nomads deploy close, hoping to get the job done quick. David uses the tactics card Willow the Wastes to grant some of his fighters the dodge skill. The gloom renders the defenders utterly unaware of their approaching enemies. If you like the show, like and subscribe, and don't forget to check us out on Patreon. For $2 a month you can help support the show. Turn 1. Ash Wastes Nomads win priority. The Ash Wastes Nomads group activate. The Dust Rider uses his ash cloak and mantle to conceal himself. He is treated as hidden and can only be spotted within 6 inches. The second Dust Rider also uses the ash cloak. The leader uses his ash cloak. Eleanor gets to control the sentry.
So just going to wander this away, and those guys are within 12, so I'll get a chance to spot them. I do not spot you. Your move.
And we're gonna shoot with the flash pistol
At who? The Joker?
at the chocobo.
All right. And the choke is in the open to you. So it will hit. Okay. And strength 3 against toughness 3. So it wounds on a 4 up. It does not wound. And then I take a test to see if the chocobo falls over. All right. So the chocobo stays up.
The alarm is not raised.
All right, so he'll actually have -1 to hit because of the... It hits for 1. Strength 3 against toughness 3. Wounding on 4 up. It does not wound. Chocobo sees if he falls over again. He does not.
Tough one.
The alarm again is not raised. The second Chocobo sentry activates.
You get it. You get to
gonna
move.
count it?
Yeah, you get to move the chocobo wherever you want.
The first Chocobo sentry activates again.
He controls.
David again controls the sentry.
Or this activation? It's you again.
David again controls the Sentry.
Yeah, say goodbye to your relevance for a while.
Going down.
Infiltration.
Ah.
Eleanor gets to control the Sentry. Sister Deadeye attempts to spot the enemy.
Nope.
The first Chocobo Rider Sentry again activates.
Right. Choke this one.
It's gonna be you again.
Yes.
The third Chocobo Sentry activates.
David, tag goes to the defender. All right, so I get to activate it. Is this guy? That guy's just got cover. He doesn't have.
Correct.
All right, so I do get to test if I spot him. It's a 4 up. No!
No, it's
The
not like
dust
that
is
time.
on my side.
No, yeah.
So, how you feeling at the end of round 1?
I felt good. I feel like that went as well as it could. Took a little bit of risk, paid off. The rolls all went in my favor. I really like this mechanic where we roll for control. It could be a game changer. It could go my way. Well, at least it went my way in this round.
So we still don't know what your secret objective is.
What
So we're
could
going to
it
find
be?
out very soon because you're going to have to start doing stuff,
All right.
whatever it is.
Round 2. Here I
All
come.
right.
So round 1 didn't really go so great for you.
I mean, you know, I just need to get better at rolling dice. Clearly, it's a skill issue, you know? I mean, it's one of those things. I'm definitely loving the Sentry mechanics. I think it really suits the Dust Riders, especially with the weather that we rolled. Everything's just kind of gelling together where the Ash Wastes Nomads are, you know, waiting for a bad storm in order to raid the settlement, and now we get to see how it plays out. So, yeah, I think round 2 is going to be pretty decisive. I think it will really tell us what's going to happen for the rest of the game. Yeah, I'm sure that we'll know more in one more turn.
Turn 2. Ash Wastes Nomads win priority. Nomads group activate.
And cloak. And cloak. And cloak.
The Chocobo Rider again activates.
Who gets to control?
Again, Ty would have gone to you.
I mean, I'd get a ruler out, but I don't think I need one.
A Dust Rider tries to charge the Chocobo Sentry.
All right, you got it. So 1 hits.
The Chain Lance wounds. By the Sentry rules, seriously injured fighters can still raise the alarm, but there is a house rule in effect that prevents this, as it is more cinematic. The Chocobo takes a hit from going prone.
The enemy alerted.
It's a 2, so it wounds.
What
He
happens?
sticks around.
Sister Concussion attempts to spot the bug.
This is like I am like beating
Send her
the
down the
record
hill.
for
Send
the
her away.
most ones rolled. So you get to choose
Send her
where she
away.
goes. Does not notice you. Jawing about like the corporal mortification today wasn't as intense as yesterday, and I really feel like I could have flagellated more.
Nomads group activate.
This could be the one that does it for me.
Do you get that control?
The entire crew is right there, but like,
Nah.
agender chocobo riding Cawdor. Very modern.
Yeah.
One of the Nomads places a sabotage marker and the mission is revealed. A Cawdor Brethren activates.
Hey, I get to control somebody. Oh wait, he's on the opposite side of the field.
I'm not confirmed.
And there's no one within 12 inches of him, so nothing happens.
A Dust Runner moves up to sabotage next turn.
All right. Here, I would say she's just... No, I wouldn't say she's within 6. So that's her activation.
Change your mind.
This is a lot closer to P over here.
The Cawdor Brethren activates again.
Hit her, move one, and then
Doesn't matter, he beat me again.
next thing you know,
David opts not to move the fighter.
And sabotage this
Piece of infrastructure right
Piece of
here. This
infrastructure.
crucial Cawdor
crucial
piece of infrastructure.
A Cawdor Bone Picker activates.
Go off.
Yes.
Me.
Oh, you.
Not that it matters. Did both these guys
Wearing
ash close,
glasses.
David?
Yes.
So he's not within 6, so he can't spot either of them.
The Chocobo rider remains seriously injured.
So, end of round 2, and
Still going well. Still staying sneaky. I can't complain. Yeah, it's not over, but I think this is going pretty well for me.
yeah, you're alarmingly close to completing your objective.
Yeah, these control rolls still going in my favor, knock on wood.
Yeah, it's been like absolutely crazy how many of my guys you've gotten to move.
Yeah, so something interesting in that back right corner. So how do you feel about that round?
Well, you know, I mean, once again, it's a skill issue, you know? I need to learn to roll dice better. I've tried to study the art of dice rolling for my whole life. Never seemed to be any good at it. So I just, this is on me. This one is on me. I can't imagine you not winning with the advantage of the position that you have. So this is going to be fascinating to see how it plays out.
Turn 3. Ash Wastes Nomads win priority. The Nomads group activate and finish sabotaging the Holy Cawdor dumpster.
Mose gets his shot.
David moves the brethren further from the action.
So this guy's gonna activate and sabotage.
But of course, we gotta roll for control. And hey, all right. He sees you. The alarm goes up. The chocobo is alerted and gains a ready marker.
I'm gonna kill the chocobo first.
Okay.
With the leader.
Okay.
Because I can deactivate the leader, rip the chocobo's throat out with.
No, let's do it. Let's
with the
do
claw,
it.
and then
I mean, you can try.
Over here or
The leader still has to make that charge. That's not an easy charge.
He
So makes it. All right, so 2 hits.
Get a bonus for the pulverize.
So seriously injured, so you can coup. I don't know. 53.
Hand injury, -1 weapon skill.
Sabotage is complete.
The seriously injured Chocobo tests to see if he takes an injury roll.
He does. He's out cold.
The Nomads successfully sabotage the Cawdor Base and get away clean. A textbook operation.
All right, so you won. What, in turn 3?
Yep. 4. Either way, I went as well as it could have gone. I stayed stealthy the whole time. Took out 2 of the chocobos just for fun.
It was
Can't complain.
It was a sight to behold.
Yeah, not my usual game, but stuck to the strategy and it worked out.
The Ash Cloaks are amazing in Sentry missions.
Perfect for this.
That was I mean, you played it really well. You took some risks. There was some definite times where there was a chance of someone spotting you.
I got lucky. Yeah, the dice gods were. I was in the dice gods' favor tonight.
There you go. All right. Well, congratulations. So I don't know what I did to offend my dice, but I would appreciate them communicating better about that, because I can't believe how many opportunities I had to spot that I just missed. And then all of the times that I rolled 1s for activating my own sentries. My guys were wandering around in the corner. What can you do?
The Nomads earn a reputation and gain 80 credits and 4 salvage. The Cawdor converted part of the points gap into 2 extra D6 10 credit rolls, and make 50 credits.
Sister Brighthelm, I bring a message from the Thane. You have duties to attend to.